To follow up on Washington, it's safe to say that you feel if you can kind of put a game pretty close to what you guys did against Washington, that you're going to have some success here the rest of the way?
I think we need to put games together like that. Like the last time we played this team, we didn't play our game. I thought we played more of their game. So we have to be a much better team against Tampa here tonight than we were back in Calgary. So that means we have to skate, and that means we have to do a good job of playing as a team through the neutral zone in particular, and that I think will put us in a position to have success.
Just playing a little tighter and not giving up those opportunities.
We weren't very good in Calgary against this team. There was a lot of odd man rushes against. We took some poor penalties. Our penalty kill didn't get the job done. It was one of those nights where you just kind of you almost turn the page fairly quickly. But having said that, I think it was one of the nights that there was realization from our players that this isn't the way we have to play to have success. So we want to make sure we're where we need to be tonight with how we play.
The rationale behind going with Wolf tonight?
Coming out of the break, we thought it was important to get both goaltenders going. So that was why we kind of pre-planned Danny to start in Washington, and then it made sense for us to get back to Wolfie here tonight because he played well against San Jose as well.
Right. Did you think about maybe putting Vladar back in as a reward, or you had a plan and that's the way you want to stick to it?
Yeah, for this stretch, we did have a plan. Both goalies were told before the break as to what we were going to do coming out of it, so we wanted to stay with that because I think goalies are a different breed at times. They wrap their heads around things like that.
Are those moments that you talked about one of those games where there was a realization, like in hindsight, important kind of milestones along the way throughout the course of the season?
About Tampa, the game that your group had that realization?
Our players remember two of them, the night in Utah, and they remember the Tampa game, where it doesn't work if we're going to play that way. So for me, I think that's realization on their part. Like, there is a style that we need to play, and if we get away from it, that's what we end up looking like. So, yeah.
Coop was complimentary of Blake Coleman, calling him a foundation for their cups. What's he meant to your team?
Everything. Like, really, we talk a lot about our leadership, and Blake has always been a guy that's been in every sort of situation for us. And the bigger the game, the more he raises his level. And I think when you look at the team setting, you need players like that. And I'm assuming he learned a lot of that from his time here and winning some Stanley Cups. But you don't see a better person around your room as well. And I think that's what makes him such an important person in on our team, because he does play as hard as anybody, raises his level in big games, but he's also a guy that brings people along with him, which is important for us. Yeah, I was just going to say 600 games it's a pretty great milestone, so we're very proud of him.
Starting the fourth line again tonight?
We will see how the day goes. We'll see how the day goes. They would like it, but we'll see.
How much energy have they brought to the group, and specifically in Washington, just the way that they played, just that line in general, but also Martin Pospisil being on the wing and the difference that he's made? Yeah,
and everywhere Marty goes, he tends to make the line better. So we're probably getting that same bounce from him, but I thought in the first period, that line, every shift they were on the ice, I thought they brought good energy to our team with how they played, and most of their shifts were spent in the offensive zone. And that's what we want from them moving forward. And if the break was good for them, perfect. If it's the Pospisil bounce, whatever, perfect. We just need to see them continue to be the energy line that they have been the first two games since the break.